Firecracker chicken is spicy, it is tangy, it is slightly sweet and savory, and the chicken is crispy. So you have all the flavors and the texture that you are looking for all in one. And I understand that firecracker chicken may not be the original recipe from China, but it is an Americanized Chinese recipe that has been very popular all over the world. So today I am in Asia and I would like to have my take on this recipe, and I hope you will love it. Let's start by marinating the chicken. This chicken has been cut into small pieces, bite-sized pieces. You can use either chicken thigh as what I'm using or chicken breast, is really up to you. So first, let's season it with some salt and pepper. Also a little bit of vegetable oil, and then mix well. Let it marinate for about 15 to 20 minutes before frying it. While marinating the chicken, let's make the firecracker sauce. So firecracker sauce is spicy, so we have some hot sauce. You can use any chili sauce, you can use sriracha sauce, buffalo sauce, or any kind of a chili sauce, and some chili flakes. So this is for the spiciness, and some tanginess, that is vinegar, and some sugar. You can use honey also if you like. So basically these are the ingredients for the sauce, but I'm gonna add some extra sesame oil for extra flavor, and to make it a little bit even more Chinese, some soy sauce. Yes, so you mix all this together. This is the firecracker sauce. I've marinated chicken for about 20 minutes, and now I'm going to coat the chicken with egg and also starch before deep frying the chicken. Now I add about half an egg white to the chicken to coat the chicken. You can use whole egg, but it's going to be less crispy because egg white itself contains more protein and it is more crispy after deep frying. That is my preference to use egg whites. Then I make an equal portion of potato starch and cornstarch together in a large bowl. And this is my preferred starch to deep fry something that I want it to be very crispy. If you use the normal flour, because normal flour contains gluten, it will not make it crispy. So always use starch alone. If you do not have potato starch, you can just use cornstarch alone. Add a quarter teaspoon of baking powder to it, and it will make it even more airy after deep frying. Now let's add the chicken to the starch. Mix the chicken with the starch. Make sure that every piece of the chicken is fully covered by the starch. Now it's fully covered by the starch, and I'm going to deep fry the chicken. Heat the oil to about 160-170 degrees Celsius, and then drop the chicken into it one by one. And I'm going to fry the chicken until golden brown on both sides. Most likely I need to fry it in batches because my pan is not very big. So I deep fry the chicken about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and it's look like that now. And now I want to remove it from the oil because I'm going to deep fry it again for the second time. Now let it rest for about 5 minutes before deep frying for the second time. So what's going to happen is during these few minutes, it allows the moisture inside the chicken to migrate to the surface. So when I deep fry the second time afterwards, all those extra moisture will then be removed and it's going to be very crispy. Now let's crank up the heat and deep fry it for the second time. It only takes a short while to do that. The double deep fried chicken is very crispy. Let me show you. Let's get back to the sauce and finish cooking. So we have some ginger, minced ginger and garlic. Sauteed it with a little bit of oil. When the garlic and ginger turns aromatic, add the sauce into it. Mix nicely and to dissolve the sugar. So at this point, if you want to serve the chicken immediately, what I normally do will then add the chicken to the sauce immediately now, mix with the sauce and then serve immediately. Because the chicken will be very crispy for the first 5 to 10 minutes or even 15 minutes. But after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it will start to somehow still crispy, but not that much. By half an hour to 45 minutes later, it will start to become soft. So always mix the chicken with the sauce right before you serve. What if it is not possible? Then what I normally do will then serve the crispy deep fried chicken and the sauce separately together, put it onto the table. So my guests will take the chicken and use the sauce as a dipping sauce, dip into the sauce and eat it. So by doing so, the chicken will not be softened by the sauce and it is going to be very, very crispy for a much longer time. Since I'm going to serve it immediately, I'm going to put all the chicken into the sauce now right away. And mix well. You don't really have to stir fry it anymore because the longer you do that, the less crispy it's going to be. So I'll just mix it well and remove it immediately from the pan and to serve it immediately. It's very, very nice looking. It is very, very glossy. And you can sprinkle with plenty of green onions on top and also some sesame seeds. That's my version of the firecracker chicken. I hope you will love it. And I have added the recipe into the description box below the video. And I will also add the recipe at the end of this video for your reference. Please subscribe, tap the notification and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.